So now we can turn our attention to our microphone poles for our roving microphones. There are a few things that we've noticed with these that we want to address, and so I want to address those now. I'm also going to go over a few little ways we can use these in what may be a more efficient manner so that we are protecting the safety of our friends. Let me go ahead and put this mic on. So one thing that we have noticed and a problem really that we have found is that occasionally we will come in and the microphone poles won't lock. So you see how they twist and slide. They have 3 sections. You give them, all you need to do, brothers, and I must stress this, all you need to do is approximately a quarter of a turn one direction to free the mic, and it will slide. A quarter of a turn back, and it will lock. Now it can't be moved. What we have found on occasion is we'll come into the meeting and the mics will be twisted all the way out multiple times. And what that will do is disengage whatever kind of locking mechanism that is inside these poles, and it's hard to get back on that locking mechanism so that they function properly. There's no reason for these microphone poles to ever make a full turn in order to move it or to lock it. All it takes is a quarter to a half a turn one direction, quarter to a half a turn in the other direction. That also makes it functional for you, because as the microphone holder, what I typically like to do is I will adjust the top part of the microphone pole out to a certain point like this. So now my microphone pole is not really all that long. So if I have a person sitting in an end seat, when I give them the mic, let me turn around this way so you can see what I just did. When I give them the mic, for those first 2 seats, I don't have to worry about the back end of the microphone hitting somebody else in the aisle. Okay? And because it slides so efficiently, I can even make it shorter if I wanted to. Now, in order to do that, you have to get good with your hands and kind of think ahead as you're approaching the person that you're going to give the microphone to. This is a motion that really, it would have to be something that would just, the more you do it, it will come natural to you. Then the next thing would be if somebody was sitting on the edge. Well, I already have my microphone adjusted out, the top section, and all I have to do now is quickly adjust the bottom section out to that person. Now, no one wants to walk around with a microphone pole that's that long. Okay, it can make things cumbersome in tight spaces. But we need to get comfortable with how we use the microphone pole so that, 1, we're taking care of it so that it's not breaking and it's functional for the brothers who's coming in behind us. And 2, that we're taking care so that we're not injuring our brothers and sisters who are sitting down to have a meeting. Now, you can operate the microphone at a fixed position as well. So typically, I would adjust the top all the way out, and I'm about 5'8". So I typically adjust the microphone just over eye level if I'm going to have it in a fixed position, and I can still get to all of the brothers and sisters without causing injury. Just doing it this way, I have to kind of work over the heads of the brothers. So everybody's sitting down, and the way I do it is I hold the microphone over their heads like this. If I were to try to hold the mic down low, well, now I'm in position to hit people like this. And that's how people end up with getting hit in their knees, getting hit in their eye or in their face. Because if you try to hold the mic down low, you're holding it in on level with those who are sitting in the audience. Also, one thing that we want to make sure that we're not doing is trying to come up from behind people to give them the microphone. The reason for that, we want to kind of be in front of people when we give the microphone, but also we don't want to block or obstruct their view of the speaker. That way, it's almost like they're having a conversation with the speaker. But we don't want to come from behind because the people who are not speaking into the microphone are now going to have that microphone handle or pole right at their neck, right in their face. Okay? And we want to make sure that the pole is adjusted long enough so that we do not have to kind of step into or over the person sitting in the front row when we're talking or when we're giving the microphone to someone on the other end. With all that said, brothers, we want to make sure that we're being alert to the needs of the friends, we're being alert for their safety, and that they're getting the best that they can out of the meeting as they make their comments. I believe that's all I have to say about the microphones. Now we'll move on to the next part.